As a member of the House of Representatives, listened every year since the Republicans have been in control, the House Republican caucus read the Constitution on the floor of the House of Representatives every year as a show of force about how seriously they took this document. Of course, they're only interested in the parts of the Constitution that undergird their right-wing ideology. They're not interested in the parts of the Constitution that occasionally run afoul of their political agenda. And as much as has been made over the last several days about the affront to the president from Senate Republicans in not even meeting with his nominee, this is an equal affront to the people that elected him. Senate Republicans are giving a middle finger to the American people, and they're giving a middle finger to this president. Right? The American people elected Barack Obama for 4 years, and they knew what they were doing. They didn't elect a president for 3 years, just like they didn't elect senators for 5 years. And that's why we're confident that this is going to go very badly for Mitch McConnell and his Republican conference. The American public know the game that they are playing, and they are not going to stand for it. And this, to me, is the final proof point of a couple important truths about the Republicans in the Senate. The first is that they don't believe in the legitimacy of this president. They have not believed in the legitimacy of this president from day one. That's evident in the way that they have complained about his executive orders, even though he has issued far less than his Republican predecessors. That's evident in their failure to acknowledge his right as the President of the United States to negotiate diplomatic agreements with other countries. And now it is evidenced by their denial of his constitutional responsibility to name replacements to the Supreme Court. Republicans in the Senate, motivated by their base, just simply don't believe that this president nor his election is legitimate. And second, as Senator Schumer said, we've known for a long time that this caucus is controlled by the far right. This is the final piece of evidence, the final piece in this puzzle, because this makes absolutely no policy sense. This makes no political sense. I consider myself, somebody with a pretty decent degree of political acumen. I cannot figure out how this goes right for them. So the only explanation is that the Republicans are held completely hostage by the right wing of their party, who cares more about the Supreme Court than anything else in this town. So I'm thrilled to be here to be part of the delivery of these signatures. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I can already tell you back home in Connecticut, this is receiving a level of outrage and interest that is unparalleled in my time in the Senate, and I think you're just seeing the beginning of that tempest.